Hey Aquarius, I hope that you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and how they are handling your absence. So this is usually for no contact, okay? But apply it as you may. The Tower reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed for how this person is handling it. Okay. Yeesh. Now this is what they're portraying to others. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Oof. This is what they're portraying to others, and honestly they're not really showing up, at least not publicly, in the best light. Yeah, Forrest, my goodness gracious. The Tower reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Four of Swords reversed. And this is how they're appearing to others. They haven't let it go, but the way that they're being perceived by others is that they're trying to prove something, that they're trying to feel like they're the one winning, or like it's your loss, right? That's kind of how, and maybe it is, I don't know, right? But the way that they're being perceived by other people is not necessarily in the best light. So the best way I can explain this, if this is somebody who's like, oh yeah, I don't care what Aquarius is doing, it doesn't matter to me, I think that people are like, because it's almost like they're trying to they're trying to overcompensate to appear a certain way. Like they could be doing things like getting into negative coping mechanisms when it comes to money, for instance. Maybe this person is trying to make themselves feel better, so they ended up going out and spending a crap ton of money to feel better, or they go out with some friends and they're like, oh, drinks are on me. And this is something that they've kind of done before, and I think that people are kind of seeing like them repeating a similar pattern, like their friends or their close friends, or and even though they may be acting like maybe they don't care, or I don't think people really believe that. People are seeming to believe that this is somebody who is doing things before they're ready. So if there's been a breakup or some kind of separation, um they could be like, "Oh yeah, let's go out, let's do our thing, let's go have some drinks or whatever." And people are like, "Oh, I think you need to stay home, buddy." Ooh, this is why. Oh man, that's the kicker. It's gonna sound corny, so forgive me. This is somebody who looks at you like you have everything that they want in a person. And they're getting a bit of a reality check moment about that. And I think that's why they're trying to prove something to others. It's almost like, well, if I feel like I'm proving it enough to others, then it becomes true within myself. Is kind of the mentality here. Okay, so but let's see how they're really feeling about the situation. Okay, because I think that'll give us some insight. How is Aquarius's person actually feeling about the situation versus what they're showing others? The Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands reversed, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups wanted to come out. So I'm going to show you. The Fool, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. If you're this Queen of Pentacles here, which I think you might be, okay, They want to let bygones be bygones. They want to let bygones be bygones. They want to be able to take a leap of faith. They want to start a new path, carve a new path with you. They feel like you're somebody who is relationship material. They may feel like you're the wife type, or maybe you guys are already in a relationship, whatever it is. Maybe you guys just took a hiatus or something. But they feel like they can trust you, like they can trust you to handle things, to be loyal, and they feel like they've been waiting on either a response, or they've been waiting for the right time to leap, or waiting on the right time to reach out, or waiting on you to, or whatever, and they're getting frustrated because either something that they had expected or was hoping would come in you isn't, or they don't necessarily have the courage to go out and get it and create the reality that they want with you. And so this person is most likely in love with you, or at the very least has incredibly strong feelings. And if we're going from the Knight of Cups, King of Cups, same suit, but the Knight to the King, this is somebody who wants progress. They want to be able to take action towards you and be vulnerable, and it progress into something more, progress into a relationship, if it's not already one. And I mean, from what I can see, this person holds space for you. They want to be able to be kind of that rock for you. Or maybe they feel like they have been. It's a lot, man. Because I think this person views you or deems you as the most desirable, somebody they could, they see as very intuitive, sexy, desirable, somebody who's, maybe they know that you watch tarot, or with the high priestess, she can be the occult. It's somebody that into occult matters. This is somebody that you can't hide anything from. Tell me about that Three of Wands reversed. The Eight of Swords reversed. I need one more. Okay, well, I guess we're getting. I heard no answer is an answer. So this person either feels like you're not giving them an answer, or they got a big reality check moment that kind of made them question their own reality. Like, for instance, let's say that this person leaves and then you always come crawling back. Okay, let's say that that's what it is. Well, if you didn't this time, this person is like, wait a minute, wait just a damn minute. And so it's a reality check moment. It's them questioning their knowledge up until this point about love, about life, about you, about the relationship, about the connection. So it's like, now what? Ten of Cups, Chariot reversed, Two of Cups, Sun reversed. And this is, I mean, it's pretty heavy, regardless. It's like they kind of lack optimism, but they still push through it anyway because they love you, or they care about you deeply, and they feel like you understand them more than anyone. But there's a feeling like they've lost control. They feel like they've lost control of the connection. They feel like they've lost control of their emotions. They feel like, the two of you can't get on the same page, or whatever it may be. Let's see how this person is coping with your absence. How is this person coping? The Ten of Wands reversed. Some of them are taking on a lot as a distraction. So it can be like taking on a lot of work, or focusing on a lot of creative projects to be able to kind of like alleviate some level of stress, or at least just like form some kind of distraction. They could be focusing on creative projects or starting something new that can make them forget about it and make them feel like they don't have any responsibilities. It feels like a little like escapism, not fully, but a little like they're trying to escape a bit, or distract themselves, I suppose you could say. The Strength card. Okay, that's good. Okay. Some of them are in the gym, is what I'm getting. Some of them may be in the gym. They may be in the gym, or they may be focused on things that really fill up their heart space. So like maybe this is writing, or maybe this is like blogging, or maybe it's mountain or rock climbing, or something. There's something new that they're beginning that makes them feel like they're receiving some kind of load off from whatever this activity is. I'm going to clarify it, but it's something that essentially makes them stronger. It's something that I think builds character for them. They think about you all the time with that Six of Cups there, because this was a deep connection for them, and I still feel like it is. They may have like struck out. If they were trying to kind of put themselves out there, they could have kind of like struck out a little bit and been like, okay, this is not it, with people. Tell me about that Page of Wands. What is that? What is this person doing here? The Hermit and the Temperance. Okay. They're on a path of self-discovery. They're on a path to self-discovery, and they're not totally confident on this path yet, but it's leading to more of a sense of self-awareness, understanding of self, a little bit of alone time. They could be doing things like educating themselves, or because I think about these cards, right? The Hermit is Virgo. Okay, so it's Virgo's ruled by Mercury. Mercury can be about learning, teaching, blogging, writing, the way that you're thinking. Then the Temperance is Jupiter, which is kind of like the polar opposite a little bit of Mercury. Okay, so Jupiter is more about like the higher mind and the philosophy and our belief systems and having faith. And I feel like this person is on this path to creating more faith in themselves, to believing in themselves more, but I don't feel like it's easy. There's definitely a journey of self-awareness that's happening here that I feel is a bit difficult. And I feel like they're trying to resolve things at kind of the speed of light, I guess you could say, but within themselves. Tell me about that Ten of Wands reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. They're trying to not get hung up about the past too much. They're trying to just let it go, be like, okay, this thing that I can't control is not my responsibility. I am my responsibility. And I feel like they're trying to understand that. So let's see where this is headed. I'm not going to lie, though, what they're portraying on the surface or how other people are perceiving them is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Two of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're going out, or they're going to like parties, or they're trying to focus on like celebration or judgment. Okay. Two of Swords reverse. That's good. The Two of Pentacles reverse, the Four of Wands, the Judgment, and the Two of Swords reverse. It seems like they're trying to break free. They're trying to be honest with themselves. I don't think that they're trying to avoid anything. They seem to be having a bit of a reckoning. They could be maybe visiting places that they've been before. And it feels like they're having a wake-up call, like a reality check, kind of like I said. What is that Two of Pentacles reversed? The Lovers. This connection confuses them, although they feel it quite deeply. And this person is a little uncertain on how to break free from the chaos, the confusion. that they're feeling inside of them. And so I think they're kind of at this point where the only thing that they can really do is just be honest with themselves on how they got here, whatever that means. Okay. Even if you were the culprit, okay, they may be like, okay, well, I need to take responsibility for how I got here. So whether that's they took advantage of you or you took advantage of them, this is the reckoning. This is the wake up call. Tell me about that Two of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords. They may understand that if they were to connect with you, that you would have some shit to say that would likely be very intimidating for them. But I don't think that they're going to avoid the conversation. If anything, they may end up reconciling if that is the case with that Judgment card there. And what is that dependent upon? The Moon, if they overcome their fear. Because I do think that there's a little bit of fear there, you know. So let's see your advice. A new start is coming, and then we have Taurus. So I want you to look at your birth chart, see which house makes up Taurus for you. That could be where you're about to have a new beginning, and it can be telling you that that's where you need to focus on. So, for instance, if you have Taurus in your fourth house, maybe you're going to move, right? Maybe you are going to let somebody move in. Maybe you're renovating your home. I don't know. But generally speaking, Taurus is about self worth, self value, self esteem, sensuality, self care as well. Taurus is very well known for their self care. Also, money and accumulating money and building something. And so I feel like there's a new start coming in that regard. Sorry. There's a new start coming in that regard, and you're needing to focus on it. Okay. So, Aquarius, thank you guys so much. I do hope that this helped. And I also would like it if you would like, subscribe, comment, share this video. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. And if you are into creative writing and poetry, then you can check out my YouTube channel, Where Dead Flowers Bloom. All the information is in the description box below. Thanks a lot, Aquarius, and best of luck to you. Bye for now.